New Orleans, the Big Easy. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got and this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Risacher and Johnson. Daniels out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Murray.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
On defense, the Pelicans. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
And the Hawks with possession. Johnson with a screen on Williamson. From 13, got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Johnson finds Embiid. 6 to shoot. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Williamson looking it over. Shoots it up. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Daniels passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now, Williamson. Pass to Olynyk. In the corner, Murray with it. Clock at 6. Williamson outside. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor defensively. Making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Murray. And that one goes long. Daniels with it. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Now here's Embiid. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Williamson kicks to Murray. To stop the drought. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Daniels passes to Embiid, and it's good. 2 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Murray. A 3-ball. Again, the miss by Murray. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jones kicks to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. And here's Embiid. And it's good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 6.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Lets it go from 11. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Reza Shea. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Embiid is at the elbow. Kicks it out to Jones. Drops in the tray.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
For 3, Murray. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And Embiid throws it down.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pelicans trail by 7. McCollum outside over Johnson. And the Pelicans miss again. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Daniels. And the dunk by Embiid.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Murray. He's covered by Daniels. Hits it from 3-point range.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
The Hawks leading by 8. And here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. Fader on the way. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Daniels. Murray for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Embiid. 13 points in the game. And yes, it's good. Embiid's got 15.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Here's Murray. Over to the wing. From past the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. Outside, Jones. Pass to Embiid. The fadeaway. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Steps back. Williamson dishes to Murray. Floats it up for Williamson. On the wing, Jones. Now Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
New Orleans making some changes here. Olynyk comes in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Murray.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Jumps up. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
An effective two-way threat. I love whenever Jones uses his defense to generate his offense.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Jones against McCollum. Now here's Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Johnson. Olynyk can't hit.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Daniels passes to Embiid. A fader. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Embiid's got 19 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. We know who that was.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it'll be Trey Murphy shooting. That one on Rizachet, and the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
You know, Murphy at his size, 6'8", playing that wing position, such impressive versatility from him, especially when you consider how great a shooter he's becoming.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. Alvarado with it. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pelicans' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score. Boston, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
In the corner, Bamba with it to the paint, lets it fly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Smith hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one's good, Boston.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Bamba sets a screen. Over in the corner, Reddish. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Pelicans trail by 11. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now, and there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Simmons. Bamba sends a screen. Simmons with it. Now defended by McCollum. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Pelicans shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Here's Boston. Guarded by Reddish. McCollum with the screen on Simmons. And it's Alvarado missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Atlanta making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. And Daniels subbed in for Simmons. Here is Daniels. He's defended by Alvarado. And they double up Embiid. And the wide open shot from Reddish. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Pass to Alvarado. To the wing right side. For three, Olynyk. Atlanta with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Daniels with it. He's against Olynyk. Smith. Kicks it out to Hawkins. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Hawkins. He takes it in. It's McCollum on the wing. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 15. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Out to the right wing. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Out to the right wing. Embiid inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pelicans trail by 18. Shot to stop the run, and McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Right wing to the inside. Here's Embiid. Puts the move on. Reddish finds Embiid. Messi grabs the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
Down low, Messi, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Murray comes in for Jose Alvarado. And then for Atlanta, Johnson, he's checked in for Smith. Reza Shea is coming in for Reddish, and Jones subbed in for Hawkins. And he knocks down the first one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks leading by 12. And here's Daniels, still without a basket. Now Embiid back to Daniels. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Pelicans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
Pass to Murray. For the 3. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Reza Shea with it. Embiid with it. 23 points in the game. Comes up empty down low. Pelicans trail by 11. Murray outside. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Reza Shea. Again, the Pelicans score.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Olynyk is checked in for C.J. McCollum. And a change for the Hawks. Gaze checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Shot clock at 2. Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Daniels passes to Johnson. To the middle. Back to Jones. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Daniels. It's deflected.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Murray outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Craig, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Here's Reza Shea. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. 11-point game. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. But we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Yep, it counts.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Atlanta leading by 9. Here is Daniels. 1:24 left now here in the second.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
For Atlanta, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. The Pelicans making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And then for Atlanta, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Johnson. Reddish comes in for Rizachet. And Hawkins subbed in for Herbert Jones. Williamson finds Murray. All alone. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And here's Daniels. He has 6. Smith right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hawkins. A three-pointer, no good. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Clippers in L.A. For 3, Murray.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And he comes up with the deuce. Daniels has got 8 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
On the wing, Murray. The 11-footer. Atlanta with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hawkins kicks to Reddish. Trains it from beyond the arc. Reddish has got a pair of triples in the second now for Atlanta. And so it's Atlanta with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look at Atlanta, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in.
And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half. And that concludes.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Herbert Jones is out there with Daniels. And it's Embiid in its center. At the top of the key, Embiid. Pelicans with the rebound. Olynyk got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
The Hawks leading by 13. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Daniels passes to Embiid. It's blocked. Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is what that kind of size in the backcourt can give you. Murray, a bigger guard, hard to handle down low.
And so Murray nails both of them. Now Daniels, 8 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Again, Embiid missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Williamson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
With the fadeaway. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 25 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pass to Messi. Olynyk dishes to Murray. Back to Olynyk. And here is Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Messi's shot is good. Messi's got 6.
That's a good fundamental play there as Zion able to set up for the assist.
Daniels kicks to Jones. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Messi. Here's Olynyk. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Daniels. From downtown, rebound by the Hawks. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Daniels passes to Embiid. That one goes in. Embiid's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Olynyk. Williamson against Jones. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Here's Messi. Guarded by Embiid. On the clock. Murray for 3.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
The Hawks leading by 12. Embiid with a screen on Murray. And Jones has it in the corner. Inside. Now here's Embiid. He's tightly guarded. Off target with the jump hook.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Hawks, Gay's checked in, and it's Ben Simmons in for Dyson Daniels.
For the Hawks, Ben Simmons.
Hawks on D. They led by as many as 18 points. Olynyk has the open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside, Simmons. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
So for the Pelicans, C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
They've had a lot of success just getting the ball inside, and until the defense adjusts, I don't see any reason to go away from that strategy.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to McCollum. Shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball. McCollum's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. And so Simmons will bring it up for Atlanta. To the middle, driving the lane, and it's blocked. Olynyk finds McCollum. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. Simmons with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Here's McCollum. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his third foul so far. Atlanta making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
New Orleans moving it around. Kelishvili passes to Alvarado.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Gay's shot is good.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Cullen passes to Alvarado. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Smith comes in for Johnson. And it's Reddish in for Rizachet. Pass to Smith. The three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Knocked away. It's stolen by Reddish. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That shot, no good. Atlanta leading by 11. Simmons feeling it out a bit. They swipe it. It's stolen by Reddish. To the paint. Here's Gay, and it's denied. And they recover it. Pass to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And he converts the layup. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Reddish. Trying his luck from deep. That one's not going to go. Pelicans trail by 11. Shoots from the high post. Reddish grabs the rebound. Simmons on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Reddish the pass to Simmons. Fires for three. Hawkins shot good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
You had to be quick, and Hawkins was.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. McCollum outside. Pass to Alvarado. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Gay. Outside, Simmons. That's a 2 from Smith. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. To the right side. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Boston. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Now here's Simmons. He's defended by Alvarado. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
It's deflected. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Ball stolen. Alvarado with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's McCollum. 3-pointer. Rebound Atlanta. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Embiid the screen. Daniels passes to Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got 31 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Daniels. And the basket by Alvarado.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Out to the wing. And they double up Embiid. Outside, Jones. Riza Shea at the elbow. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
New Orleans making a switch here. Man's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Boston. Off target from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here is Daniels. To the wing on the left. Embiid inside. Tries from 7. Johnson dishes to Embiid. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Pelicans trail by 13. And here is Murray. From deep three-point land. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
To the inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And as he continues to develop his skills, passing is next for Murphy.
Now here's Embiid. They need this one. Bank shot, no good. Knocks it loose. Mr. Williamson. Here's Messi. Takes a three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Daniels kicks to Jones. The Hawks again can't hit.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Messi, guarded by Embiid. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Great look, but off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Daniels. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 14. Murray outside. Now Williamson, defended by Jones. Fade away. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Embiid. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Pass to Murray. Here's Messi, guarded by Embiid. To the left side wing. Now Daniels. Right wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And the Pelicans miss again.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Embiid inside. He's against Olynyk. Embiid kicks to Daniels. Kicks it out to Jones. And the 3 off target. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 16. Pass to Murray. Olynyk inside. He's covered by Daniels. And he gets the bucket.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Embiid inside. No good on the free throw.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And the second free throw, good. And so here is New Orleans. 15-point game. And timeout called by Willie Green. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Atlanta on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Murray left side. Stolen.
For Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized, the swing man that can play multiple defensive positions.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Pelicans trail by 17. Now Murray. Pass to Messi. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Daniels with it. Embiid inside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Messi's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Over Daniels. Murray, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Embiid, and it's off the back rim, no good.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And they double up Embiid. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. And stolen by Williamson. On the wing, Murray. No good with the wing jumper.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Embiid. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Embiid's got 36. Poked away. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This